Hello, my Linians. This is Teacher Jessa, and today we are going to discuss the topic Music of Medieval, Renaissance, and Baroque period. This video tutorial is based from your learning activity sheets in Music 9, Quarter 1, Week 1. So bring out your learning activity sheet and turn your learner's module to pages 6 to 19. Our learning target for this session is describe the musical elements of selected vocal and instrumental music of medieval, Renaissance, and Baroque music. Before the lesson, let's have some warm-up questions. I have here 2 questions for you to answer. The first question is, what is the meaning of the Portuguese word Baroque? A. Glory to God in the highest. B. Rediscovered. C. Looking back. Or D. Pearl of irregular shape. Timer starts now. What do you think is the answer? Very good. Letter D. Pearl of irregular shape. The next question is, what do you call the era or period that is also known as the Middle Ages? A. Classical period. B. Medieval period. C. Baroque period. Or D. Renaissance period. Timer starts now. What do you think is the answer? Excellent. Letter B. Medieval period. Let's start with the medieval period and its characteristics. Music of the medieval period happened during 700 to 1400. Medieval period is also known as the Middle Ages or Dark Ages. And during this period, monophonic plain chant was named after Pope Gregory I. Now let's proceed with the discussion of the characteristics of Gregorian chant. Here are the characteristics of Gregorian chants. We have monophonic. It means having a single unaccompanied melodic line. Free meter, meaning there is simply no time signature displayed. Modal is a type of musical scale coupled with a set of characteristic melodic behaviors. And the last 2 characteristics are usually based on Latin liturgy and the use of noon notation. This music sheet is an example of notated Gregorian chant written in noons. Let's proceed to the music of Renaissance period and its characteristics. The music of Renaissance period happened from 1400 to 1600. The term Renaissance comes from the word renator, which means rebirth, revival, and rediscover. The Renaissance period is a period of looking back to the golden age of Greece and Rome. The Renaissance music is mostly polyphonic. Polyphonic means producing many sounds simultaneously. Another characteristic of Renaissance music is imitation among the voices is common. And next is use of word painting in texts and music. Word painting, it is the musical technique of composing music that reflects the literal meaning of a song's lyrics. Another characteristic of Renaissance music is the melodic lines move in a flowing manner, a succession of notes forming a distinctive sequence, and in Renaissance music, the melodies are easier to perform because these move along a scale with a few large leaps. Lastly, we have the Baroque period and its characteristics. The music of Baroque period happened during 1685 to 1750. The word Baroque is derived from the Portuguese word barroco, which means pearl of irregular shape. New instrumental techniques and changes in musical notation were developed. Major and minor tonality was also created in this period. The characteristics of Baroque music. Melodies sound elaborate and ornamental. Melodies are not easy to sing or remember. Primarily contrapuntal textures with some homophony. Another characteristics of Baroque music. Dynamic contrast, alternation between loud and soft. Music genres, operas, oratorios, suites, toccatas, concerto grosso fugue. Orchestra consists of strings and continuo. Last characteristics of Baroque music are harpsichord and organ are the keyboard instruments that are commonly used. And lastly, new forms: binary, ternary, ground-based, fugue. Now let us have some recap. What is medieval period? Medieval period is also known as the Middle Ages or Dark Ages. What is Renaissance period? The Renaissance period is a period of looking back to the golden age of Greece and Rome. What is Baroque period? In Baroque period, the new instrument techniques and changes in musical notation were developed. At this point, you may turn your activity sheet to enrichment part. Reminder, do not write anything on your activity sheet. Write your answer on a separate long band paper. For your enrichment activity, you will just identify whether the given statement, name, or phrase for each number is medieval, Renaissance, or Baroque. And for your wrap-up activity, you will just give 3 characteristics of medieval, Renaissance, and Baroque music. I hope you learned something today. If you have any more questions or clarifications regarding the topic we discussed, feel free to contact your subject teacher through text, call, or post your questions in your official Facebook group or page. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe.